Okay, middle schoolers, today we're going to talk about comparing fractions. The first two fractions I'm going to compare are 3 1/2 and 3 3/4. Now, I have two different denominators. I have a 2 for a denominator and a 4 for a denominator. So I need to find the least common multiple in order to get my least common denominator. My multiples of 2 are as follows: 2, 4, 6, 8. My multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16. Now I notice that the least common multiple is 4. So I'm going to change my fractions to have a 4 for the denominator. My 3 3/4, I already have 4 as a denominator, so I don't need to change that. My 3 1/2, however, needs to be changed to have a 4. So in order to change my 2 to a 4, I'm going to multiply it by 2. Since I multiplied my denominator by 2, I need to multiply my numerator times 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So my new fraction is 3 2/4. I'm going to go to a new slide. So now I have 3 2/4 and 3 3/4. I'm going to draw out what that looks like. My 3 is a whole. So if that were to look like a picture, I would have 3 circles, each divided into 4 spots, because I have a 4 in a denominator. So 4, 4, 4. All of those I'm going to shade in because I have 3 holes, and that means they're all shaded. For my 2/4, I'm going to draw a circle and again divide it into 4s. Now I only have 2 that are shaded in, so I'm going to shade in 1, 2. So I have 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, and then 2/4. I'm going to go into my other picture. I have 3 holes that are divided into 4, so again I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, divide them each into 4s, because that's what my denominator is, and they'll all be shaded in because I have 3 holes. Now for my last one, I have 3/4 of a hole. So I'm going to draw a circle with 4, and I'm going to shade in 3 because of my numerator. So now I need to see which fraction has more shaded pieces. For 3 2/4, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the shaded parts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That gives me 14 over my denominator of 4. Over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 shaded pieces over my denominator of 4. 15 is greater than 14, so 3 2/4 is less than 3 3/4. Now I'm going to go into comparing 6 to 5/6. If I can. Now I need to make 6 have a denominator that's the same as 5/6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 6 circles. because I have 6 wholes. Since my denominator is 6, I'm going to divide each circle into 6 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's count how many pieces I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. This fraction would be 36 over 6. If I drew a picture for 5/6, it would look like this. I have one circle divided into 6, and 5 of those would be shaded in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which one's greater? 36/6 or 6 or 5/6? I would have 6 is greater than 5/6. Okay, now we're going to go into negative numbers. If I'm comparing 2 and -3, I have a positive number and a negative number. My positive number will always be greater than a negative number. Always be greater. If I have a -4 and a -3, I need to kind of visualize that on a number line. So here's my number line. I'll put 0 here, -1, -2, -3, -4. Now with this one, -3 is closest to 0. Any negative number that is the closest to 0 is always greater. So -4 is less than -3 because -3 is closer to 0 than -4. Let's move into comparing -6 and -2/3. Again, if I draw my number line, I have 0 here, -1, -2, 4, 5, and then 6 on the end. I'll draw that up top. My -6 is here. My -2/3 would be about right here. Which one is closer to 0? -2/3 is closer to 0, so -6 is less than -2/3. So when you have two negative numbers, the number that is closest to 0 will always be greater.